Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something that might be a little or maybe a lot controversial. We are going to look at the skills of Behemoth MK1, MK2 and MK5 based on a real Alliance Duel battle, and I want to answer an important question. Do we really need to upgrade every Behemoth skill to level 20? My answer may not be popular, but I believe that for many players, especially free-to-play players and low-spender players, the answer is no. The reason is simple. Some Behemoth skills work only after a certain numbers of turns. In solo fights and even in some rallies, the battle can finish before these skills activate even once. If a skill doesn't have enough time to activate, all the bio batteries used to upgrade it may give you almost no value. Let's look at a real example from my Alliance Duel battle against Berserker 82. If we open the Behemoth battle report, we can see that my MK1 Behemoth's third skill, Electromagnetic Protection, activated only once. It protected around 9,000 of our troops. The same happened with Dominating Aura. It also activated only once and protected around 2,200 troops. Both of these skills are level 20. That means I and my colleagues from Alliance already spent a very large number of bio batteries on them, but in this particular base they had very limited impact. 11,000 total, and bio batteries about 3 or 4,000 spent. And MK2 gives us even more interesting example. The third skill, Rain of Bullets, is designed to deal damage every 14 turns, but in this rally it deals 0 damage. Why? Because when turn 14 arrived, the Behemoth was no longer able to attack. And this was not only my Behemoth. The same situation happened with the Behemoths of Bea, Ola, PGD, 57, Daz, Drago, Smaeli and OMG GMO. None of them managed to use Rain of Bullets. So think about this for a moment. We invested bio batteries, many of them, into a skill that simply didn't have enough time to work. For free-to-play and low-spender players, this is extremely important. We have limited resources, so we need to think carefully about where every bio battery goes. Now let's look at MK5. Here we can see a very interesting difference between the two alliances. The MK5 Behemoths from DTF Alliance are producing high numbers with the third skill, Iron Screen. Our MK5 Behemoths from RIP are showing much smaller numbers. But please, do not misunderstand what these numbers mean. Iron Screen is defensive skill. It reduces the damage received by allied troops. When your rally is weaker, or when the two sides are more evenly matched, this skill can become much more valuable. If one side completely dominates the other, the weaker side can actually show much bigger numbers from this skill because it is receiving more damage and therefore has more damage to reduce. It's simply right. So a low number doesn't automatically mean that Iron Screen is bad. But let's talk about another very important point. The fifth skills of MK1, MK2 and MK5. For rally fillers, some of these skills can be almost completely ignored. For example, MK1 has Destructive Ray, right? This skill only works for the strongest Behemoth in the rally. It doesn't simply work because your Behemoth is leading your own troops. In our report, Bea has the strongest MK1 Behemoth and it deals almost 252,000 damage with Destructive Ray. The same rule applies to MK2 and Flame Eruption. In this battle, my MK2 was the strongest Behemoth, so it deals almost 819,000 damage. Bea's MK2 deals 0. And the same will happen with the second, third and later Behemoths in the rally. These skills are designed to work only for the strongest Behemoth. So if you are mainly a rally filler, you don't necessarily need to upgrade these skills to level 20. You can unlock them, but spending huge amounts of bio batteries on them may simply be waste of resources. Of course, there is an important exception. If you are fighting solo, your single attacking or defending Behemoths is also the strongest Behemoth in the battle on the table, right? In that situation, the skill can work normally, because it is the only one Behemoth, so it's the strongest one. So, to the edge. My controversial conclusion is this: don't automatically upgrade every Behemoth skill just because you can. Look at your role in the Alliance. Look at how long your battles usually last. Check which skills actually activate in your reports. For FTP and low spender players, smart resource management can be much more important than simply having every skill at level 20. If you agree or disagree with my opinion, let me know in the comments. I am very interested to hear how these skills perform in your rallies. And if this guide helped you, share it with your alliance and your friends. Maybe someone in your alliance is spending bio batteries on skills that almost never activate. Thank you very much for watching all the way to the end. And also for supporting the channel by not skipping the ads. It really helps, believe me. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment, share it with your alliance and subscribe for more State of Survival guides. See you in the next one.